at DA International Group. Many thanks, Daktari, for joining us this afternoon. And quite an eventful year 2017 was. And right now, where should we expect technology that is groundbreaking to be going in 2018? Well, Daktari, if you can hear me, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, thanks for joining us from our City Center studios. And let's just start off with, talk to us about the scenario of 2017 and how the business landscape was for technology companies, including your company.
Yeah, in a nutshell, 2017 has been a good year. We were able to put to market one of the first African media platform on the African continent, and we were able to launch it in quite a number of countries. But most importantly is so many times Africa has been left behind. If you look at the platforms, be it technology, be it ICT, there is no platform that you can totally call African. So Day Group of companies, we decided to put up the Day Places platform, a platform that could enable an African man, an African woman, an African child market the African continent in the best way they understand it, not in a way someone else would want it to be. Mm-hmm. Day Places now focuses on tourism. We know that Africa has the fastest growing tourism industry in the whole world.
Sure.
But then our tourism sector is not represented across the board. If you go, for example, if someone could come to Kenya, take nice pictures, fly back to Europe, patent those pictures and make money out of it, but they won't tell people that these pictures are from Kenya or are from Nairobi. Mm-hmm. You know, in other words, out there are people that still think Africa is a dark continent. But you and me know Africa is a very vibrant place, nice culture, nice traditions, nice people, nice food, nice nature, and people are amazing. So in the times of 2018 starts on a bad note, but a promising note on my side, mm-hmm. where if you have leaders, world leaders, call Africa shithole countries, yeah, to us, exactly, yeah, anyone else would laugh. They call us shithole countries, but us were like, no, we need to prove the world that mm-hmm. Africa is not shithole. When you come to Nairobi, you see a great city. Other people down there are like, no, Africa is still a dark continent.
Yeah.
So Day Technologies is breaking through the barriers. Mm-hmm. We are putting up products that would prove the white man and the people that underlook Africa as an inferior continent that no, we are superior people, we are equal people, and we are here to stay. So this platform gives us a chance mm-hmm. to showcase Africa's best in the way that me and you understand it.
All right.
The other example, you go to, for example, these platforms, Wikipedia, for example, and type in KTN TV. You'll get one, two, three, 4 lines talking about KTN. But if you actually visit KTN, mm-hmm. you'll be amazed. You'll see KTN has quite a number of studios. KTN is a huge media house. It has quite a number of employees, equipment, advanced technology. So this is what we are talking about.
Sure. And Dr. Paul, now that you've talked about this interesting platform, how do you intend to monetize from it? Do you have projections and how to grow the business?
Yeah, for example, ever since we rolled out in the market, we've received quite amazing sign-ups. I mean, people are joining the platform mm-hmm. amazingly. This is a platform that has nice graphics. And in our strategy, we are trying to engage the tourism agencies that, look, use this platform, put a lot of content that you have in terms of tourism for the world to judge. So, and above all, we're also encouraging individuals to get to the platform. It's an interactive platform. For example, when I say at 3 p.m. I'll be on KTN, I use that same platform, Ghana audience to KTN by telling people I'll be on KTN, so follow me on that same platform. And so far, we received a nice reception in Rwanda, received a nice reception in Uganda, we've received a nice reception in Zambia, Cameroon, and equally, we've received an amazing reception here in Nairobi. When we launched today, from our database, if I check, there are a lot of Kenyans that have actually embraced the platform, and numbers are growing. But above all, we want to interest this platform to our African universities. We want these African students to try and market what is African, you know.
Sure.
Wherever they travel to places, they share their experience within those places. And this is the only way the world will be like, hey, look, you mean this is Africa? Because preferably you've traveled around the world. You meet people and they're like, no, you're coming in this country has this, you know, is this feature in Nairobi? You know, and we have quite a lot. But the other bit, we want people to be able to share about places and tourism in their own capacities. Because even the Kenya Tourism Board, it is doing a great, you know, an amazing job. But then they cannot quantify all the tourist attractions around Kenya. Because what could attract you could not attract me. But if someone uses this platform and put that future that might be amazing to him or her, I can actually pick interest. And I'll travel from all the way from South Africa, Uganda, come to Kenya to look for that particular future. So universities, we are putting up university challenges early next month, where we want the best university student to have shared the good stories about Kenya, you know, tourism, culture, traditions. At the end of the day, we will have them win full tuition, half tuition, quarter tuition, and some technological goodies.
All right. Quite a lot of promise for the sector indeed. Many thanks, Dr. Paul. In your native language, I know they say tugende. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Well, let's move on to our usual segment every Monday, and this is The Next Frontier. And this being a mango season, farmers in most parts of the country are struggling to find markets for their mangoes due to the current glut. But farmers in Tharaka Nithi, in Embu and Meru are smiling all the way to the bank because of a new mango